Have you seen these shop UIs in Grow Garden and Steel Brainrot or any other popular game and you're thinking to yourself, wow, how'd they make that? There's just so much going on. Well, let's try breaking it down in this video and seeing what they might have done. So as you can see here in the video, I'm kind of working on placing a frame. You're going to want to think about the size of the frame, where it goes, things like that. One thing I highly recommend is you add a UI aspect ratio constraint so that way it scales properly on the phone, or at least it makes it a little bit better. You're going to also want to probably add a UI corner, a UI list layout, a UI stroke. The UI corner is going to give you those nice rounded corners. As you see here, the UI stroke is what gave it that black outline. So now I'm going to add another frame here in a second, and that's where I'm going to create the shop header. Alright, I'm going to speed this up a lot. So basically in the header, you've got a UI corner, a UI list layout, a UI stroke, a closed text button that I've created, and then also a shop header text label that I added to show the word shop. So pretty simple, but I'm speeding it up, otherwise we'll be here all day. So let's get on to the next part. Alright, as you can see, I also added a scrolling frame. And inside the scrolling frame, I'm going to add more frames. So the key here is you're probably going to see a lot of UI list layouts. That's pretty useful. I'm also going to show that I figured out how to do the rainbow colors in the frames. It's just basically a UI gradient. So you'll see that happening in the video. It probably already happened because I'm speeding this video up. And then another UI stroke, some more text labels, and again, some more frames. So let's keep going. Alright, and now I'm going to add a UI grid layout for the frames. This is how I'm going to incorporate the little images of different things that are for sale. And also you're going to want to use something probably like UI padding, so that way you can add some space. That way it's not smacking the top of the frame. As you see, I spaced it out a little bit. As we continue, I'm just showing that you can keep adding more and more frames, and that will add more rows using this UI grid layout. And now this next section where I'm going to add buttons for where you can purchase things. I'm not totally sure how they did it, but this is how I'm assuming they did it. So I added a frame, and inside the frame I've got a UI list layout with an image button and a text button. So the image button will be the little Robux icon, and the text button will show the amount of Robux that you would use to purchase said item. So I'm going to speed that up here too, and we'll get a little further along. Alright, so now basically what I did is I added a border pixel along these frames, so that way that has the little black border, just kind of similar to the other popular games. And then a UI list layout, I'm going to bump it to the right side, and then I'll add another frame inside of this scrolling frame, and I'll fix the